All right. If you feel like your energy bill has been going up, you're not imagining it. Since 2020, Xcel has doubled its residential per unit gas rate and increased its electric rate by 60%. And unfortunately, more rate hikes are on the way. Now, energy bills are extremely complex. There are tons of reasons why bills are rising in Denver and across the country. And all these dynamics can overwhelm us and just kind of make things seem too difficult to untangle. But if you trace things to their core, a central driver comes into focus: natural gas. Gas makes energy more expensive through volatile commodity prices, soaring delivery charges, and worsening climate change. So first, on commodity prices. When the Strait of Hormuz closed, natural gas prices skyrocketed in many countries. But in the US, they remained basically stable because we produce gas at home and we had already maxed out our liquefied natural gas export capacity. So do energy companies care about the security? No, come on. They're rushing to build more LNG export capacity. And as they do so, we are going to be exposed to higher, more volatile gasoline-like prices. And so add in data centers and extreme weather, and it's no surprise that US natural gas prices are on the rise. And this hits our gas and electric bills because gas still provides more than a third of Xcel's power generation in Colorado. So next, on delivery charges, Coloradans' average gas use has been declining, but our gas bills have been rising. What's going on? The answer lies with the utility profit model. So utilities pass the fuel cost through to customers with no profit margin. Instead, they profit from capital investments like building pipelines. And so this encourages them to market gas as some essential product that we can't live without to keep us hooked on pipelines. And so just as people are ditching gas for electric appliances, Xcel is dumping money into pipelines, tripling its profit-generating delivery charges since 2019 to now make up half of your residential gas rate. And then lastly, on climate, despite Xcel's marketing here, natural gas is undeniably dirty. It causes smog, asthma, and of course climate change, which then intensifies extreme heat, cold, and disasters like wildfires. And we pay for this in electric and gas price spikes, profit-generating investments like undergrounding transmission lines and winterizing gas pipelines, power shutoffs to prevent wildfire risk, and then catastrophes like the Marshall Fire. And so, how do we break this cycle? By using renewables, batteries, and electric appliances to quickly and intentionally move off fossil fuels, including the natural gas delivery system. So for example, wind, solar, and battery costs are still falling, and because renewables don't use fuel, they stabilize our energy bills. And so, what was I going to say about stabilizing energy bills? Well, I'll come back to that. All right, so electric appliances are better than ever. So heat pumps have been outselling gas furnaces nationwide for 4 years running. And Colorado is figuring out that heat pumps work in cold climates, doubling in-state sales last year. And I know this as a happy heat pump owner. Heat pump has kept my old drafty house cool through 100-degree days and warm through negative 15-degree days without gas backup, and my energy bill has been better off for it. And then induction stoves are nothing like those electric stoves of old. They are faster and more precise than gas stoves. And chefs increasingly prefer them. And so some say gas is king. We've seen what Denver thinks about kings. And so our state policymakers have the right idea. They are directing Xcel to hit net zero electric and gas emissions by 2050 with strong near-term targets, but energy bills are going to get worse before they get better, and we need to not lose sight of the reasons why. Energy companies will keep selling our fuel abroad, driving high and volatile gas prices. Utilities will keep trying to profit from wasteful spending on gas pipelines. And we're going to need resilience investments for those climate impacts that are already baked in. But we can protect ourselves and our communities by switching to electric appliances and installing solar and storage to stabilize our bills, pressuring our policymakers to hold firm and not falling for propaganda aiming to slow or reverse this progress. And so, this cycle of rising energy bills is not inevitable. It's going to take time, regulatory conviction, and public supports, But by ditching gas for clean electrification, we can finally get off the fossil fuel roller coaster. Thank you.